Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hello, Browns Nation, longtime Browns fan. My problem is with the Browns front office. I mean, you did great with the special teams because you brought in a new coach, and he stopped all the penalties. You did great with the defense. He did great. He made our defense very respectful, but you stopped at the offense. Take the play calling and game planning from Stefanski and let the offensive coordinator handle his job. Stefanski's game plan doesn't work. Stefanski's play calling doesn't work. Stefanski is holding this offense back. He's very predictable. Thank you.
So I appreciate all of the voicemails. Quincy, it's kind of his offense that they're running. So you got the best season that Baker Mayfield's ever had. You got a pretty good season out of Jacoby Brissett. They have to figure out how to highlight what Deshaun Watson does well. He's done it with two quarterbacks. We need to see it with an elite one here.
Mm-hmm. And I don't want to dismiss the caller's point, but like if you hire like Eric Bieniemy to be Kevin Stefanski's offensive coordinator, then what is Kevin Stefanski actually doing for the team at that point? Like, he's just dead man walking, right? So there are probably reasons you probably don't go that way. And Kevin's in charge of who he hires on the staff. He's probably not going to put himself in that situation. But one of the things you could say, and this is hindsight being 2020 with Kevin, is, hey, at the end of the year, are we going to think to ourselves, maybe they should have brought in somebody who could challenge Kevin's thought process a little bit more, right? And that doesn't have to be another offensive coordinator. That might be a quarterback coach who has a drastically different style, right? Maybe you poach one of Kansas City's old quarterback coaches or Shane Steichen's quarterback coach, whatever you got to do, right? To kind of get a different voice from a different philosophy in there other than this Kubiak Shanahan style. So, I think part of the issue that Kevin's running up against is, his offenses have been fine. He's really learned and mastered that Shanahan style, but that's really the style that he knows and he's only known as an offensive mind in the NFL. There's a question of like, okay, now if you have to adjust it, now that the league's caught up to it, what can you do to adjust and be malleable? And do you have the voices in the room right now offensively, enough diverse thought in there from different styles, philosophies, and offenses in that coaching room, especially on the offensive side, to be able to make these adjustments and make them effective? That's something that I would like to see. I don't think it means you bring in a new offensive coordinator or anything, but maybe you could look at it and say, hey, maybe the quarterback coach, they could have had a more ambitious hire for that, or somebody from a different tree and style, so that they could bring in and challenge some of this stuff that Kevin wants to put in. That could be a thought.